Hello, Leo. It's Kendrick from Providence Tarot. I am coming to you with your mid-April proofread. Okay. So if you're new to the channel, look at the description box. All of the information will be there down below on if you want to donate to the channel, if you would like to get a personal reading with me, the email is there. And also if you're in the New York City area and you want to get a reading with me in person at Shanti, Thursday through Sunday, the information to that is there as well. Okay, let me turn down the music because it's kind of like getting on my nerves right now. Two cards fell out for you. The Seven of Wands fell out, which is your energy, but we're trying to bring balance to your energy, right? And this is Mars and Leo. So this is a planet that is trining with your energy. So Mars and Leo is asking you to remember where you are coming from, right? And this is very much in the moment. Don't think too much about the future because the future can be very intimidating, right? Think about the moment, right? The High Priestess is asking you to be in the moment because that's when the divine is coming to you, in the moment, right? And if the divine is coming to you in the future, but you won't really know that until you're like in the future, right? You might be getting images of where you are going, right? So you might just be kind of like, okay, this is where I'm going, or this is where I might be moving, or this is where I feel like, you know, how I will be living my life, or, you know, that kind of thing. It's like trusting in your instinct as well. With the Seven of Wands, we really want you to trust in your instinct. You know, your instinct will not lie to you. The High Priestess will not lie to you. The Hangman will lie to you, right? The Hangman will lie to you. But we're gonna shuffle these cards again, okay? Because I feel like that's where we are. I don't know why I'm being asked to do this again, but I'm shuffling again, right? High Priestess talking about bringing balance to, you know, your spirituality. Your spirituality is going to bring you balance, right? We're not thinking about like, why is my luck bad or anything like that. We're thinking about like, what energy am I attracting, right? Be the energy you want to attract. And if you have some things going on that you need to fix, then look for the divine source of energy to kind of like give you the answers that you need, or give you the change of perspective, or give you the insight that's going to change your perspective. The Seven of Wands is saying that you can't stop, right? You have to keep going. You have to stand up for what you believe in from yourself. You know what I mean? You have to psych yourself out sometimes, right? Okay, the Seven of Wands wants you to snap out of it, and so does the High Priestess right next to it. Snap out of it. Okay, because the Six of Wands is here, and it's saying like there's something that you're moving towards that's kind of like better. You know, something definitely on the horizon, because the Justice card is here. It's looking at something on the horizon for sure. Right, on the horizon. Okay, that's Libra energy, okay? And then we're also thinking about the Chariot on the horizon. On the horizon, okay? Definitely, a lot of things are on the horizon for you, especially with the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Six of Wands. Oh, snap. Okay, look, the Queen of Wands. This is very Venus and Leo energy, or this is kind of like Mars and Gemini energy, right? So are you the Mars and Gemini kind of energy, or are you the Venus and Leo kind of energy, or Venus in any fire sign for that matter? But this is very much Venus and Leo because the cat is there, and this is Aries energy, okay? With a little bit of mercurial curiosity here. Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought him back, right? So it's saying like, you know what? I was curious. I found out. I now know that I don't want that, or I know that that's still something that I want, or I now have reasoned with myself based on what actions have been taken, right? This is also asking you to have a little bit more pride and confidence in your work at 444. You know what I mean? Because this is connected to the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands are like sticking up. They are standing at attention, right? You should be proud about something, you know? the way you've managed to stay afloat in a situation, right? We want you to maintain a sense of grace to you as you move forward with something, because the threes talk about movement. So doing something gracefully, remember to do that, right? To behave, act gracefully. Yeah, but powerfully, right? Grace and power can be a thing, right? Because you learned that from the Empress, the lady. Oh, here we go. Grace and power too with the High Priestess, or the High Priest, I'm sorry. You have the High Priestess and you have the High Priest. So this is like divine feminine and the divine masculine, right? So we're bringing balance, right? So we have night and we have day here, right? So we appreciate the nighttime and the daytime because they bring balance to our world. You know, so something, the light and the dark, the light and the shadow bring balance to, you know, your spirit and your energy, your soul, right? So it's respecting that healthy balance. And it's also being aware of your limitations too, because we all have limitations, right? None of us can just jump up and touch the moon, right? So it's kind of like working within your limitations is actually going to broaden your expectations. You see what I mean? So it's like when you work within your limitations, then you will expect more from yourself. When you try to do more than you can in the moment, right? Do what you can in the moment, right? It's like your talents, your gifts, your capabilities are what they are now. But you can always work towards something more. You can always be better. We can always improve something. And the High Priest tells us we can always improve something, right? Because, you know, spirituality isn't perfect. Religion isn't perfect, right? I guess spirituality is perfect. But, you know, spirituality is a concept. Religion is also a concept, but religion is kind of like a man-made kind of thing. You can feel spirituality, but you are taught religion. You see what I mean? You can sense spirituality, but you are taught religion. So what you are sensing and what you are taught are clashing, you know? So that's kind of like your inner world and your outer world. But you can find balance between those two, you know? And it just is what has been proven for you, right? Time and time again. Okay, that's something that we can hold on to. But the things that we find displeasure in, or that don't bring us happy or don't make us happy, then that's something that maybe we need to change, right? Maybe we need to change our behavior or how we respond to something, or maybe we need to limit our exposure to the thing that limits us. It could be relationships, it could be people, places, or things. Right. Limit the exposure to the thing that places limitations on you. Right? This could be family, okay? This could be parents, okay? This could also just be like societal norms, things like that. You know, don't identify with those societal norms or the status quo. Because when you try to be what the status quo has taught you to be, you will find a multitude of limitations, right? But that's kind of like you it's almost like you're looking for it. You know what I mean? Looking for trouble. If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place, right? Anyway, that's the status quo for ya. So let's look at what these cards are in the back. The Princess of Pentacles actually is good. So let's see what's in front of that. Queen of Wands, right? You have to assert your will, but do it gracefully. Because when you do that, you kind of like buy yourself good karma. And good karma pays off in ways that you never imagined. You know what I mean? In bigger ways, right? Things present themselves differently, okay? And let's look at the High Priest here. Behind it, Justice. So this is talking about relationships, right? Challenges in traditions, and you have been conditioned to expect certain things from relationships. But then it's also saying, like, the high priestess or the high priest shows you ways that you are limited, or the ways that your relationships might limit you, family, all of those things. And then the justice card talks about ways that need to change. You know? Definitive changes, right? And it's also like, okay, I've processed this information, you know, I've weighed things out, I've thought about things, I've judged the situation, the circumstances, right? Overlooked the whole scenarios, all of them. And I realized that this is what has to be ruled now. You know, changing the rules, Dua Lipa, new rules. That's kind of like the justice card, right? Boundaries as well, right? Yeah. It's almost kind of like, don't start, nothing won't be nothing, right? From the family. Or it could just be like from relationships, right? Or from yourself. You know, if I don't make things up to be more challenging than they have to be, then, you know, I won't get the response that I'm getting. I won't get the reaction that I'm getting. You know, you have to ask yourself, like, you know, am I trying to get a response? Do I care if I get one? You're being very sensitive to other people's reactions too. You know, because the justice card is very sensitive to the information. You know, what's being said, the reaction, what's trying to be relayed, what's trying to be conveyed, you know. I'm sensitive to like the ways that you're trying to make this out to mean this. You know, it's kind of like that type of energy. And it's like, fight your battles, pick your own battles, pick your battles, and fight your own battles, right? Right? So I'm telling you to pick your own battles, and you're telling someone to fight their own battles, or somebody's telling you to fight your own battles, okay? It could go in any of those ways, because the Five of Wands is here, and it's saying getting involved in other people's drama, right? And creating drama for yourself is actually going to set you back. It's actually going to limit you. It's actually going to put you in a lower vibrational energy, right? It's actually creating a clusterfuck of energy in your life. The Four of Wands wants you to maintain a sense of stability within yourself, right? Within yourself. You know, remember what path you are on. Remember your journey, and remember your course. So the Four of Wands talks about a course of actions that have led to a certain thing, right? This is why. So this could be a course of actions, or a course of something that has led to maybe like tension, perhaps, you know, head on, facing something head on now with the Four of Wands here, with the family, right? Yeah. Or some of you could be experiencing something that you knew you always probably would in some way, and it may not be super duper major, but it's something that definitely changes something, or just impacts you in a way that makes you realize something that you always knew, but it's almost like you'll also never forget. Thanks, Leo. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Check the description box for the details of things. If you want to donate, get a reading from me, providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com. Follow the Instagram. You know, like, share, and subscribe, all of that. I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.